Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Yo, what up my fellow samurai, and welcome back to a second video about Return to Moria. And I did this game injustice, and I have to explain why and how I did that and how it affected my approach to this game and my opinion about this game. So let's listen into it. I need to admit that I kind of rushed this game too much. I started to play it on stream. I was really not concentrated, not focused on the game. I was more focused on kind of talking about the game, maybe talking about it with my audience instead of really enjoying it like a fine wine. And this is a fine special wine because it needs time. You need time to experience the game in a very silent and slow manner, like a fine wine. I know I repeat myself, but I don't know what else to say. But of course, this game isn't perfect at all. It has some couple of little things that I am annoyed about, and I will tell or talk about that as well. So let's get into it. In some of those footages here, you can see what I like about the game, and let's get into it. So first of all, what is really cool, you can build vertically. So as you can see here, there is a chasm, and you can build something so you can traverse, so you can get into some spaces that you normally wouldn't see or maybe wouldn't think of going to. And that is something really cool to gather maybe some other resources or maybe get to another point or map point in the game. That is really something that I enjoyed, and I think there must be more of that in the game because, as you can see, there are more places that we can find and have to think about how we can get through them. Also, as you could see there, you sometimes find like those little seed structures where you can grow something, and I guess there are more of those little spots that kind of show you some old civilization, that someone lived there, and this is something really that builds up atmosphere, and this game lives on atmosphere. So good point here. I like it, and I guess a lot of people like it as well. So the next point is a little bit controversial because I'm not sure if that's the best idea to only gather iron in some places and maybe even, yeah, dig through some places like that. But in my opinion, I would say that it is okay. It is okay. It's like not every mountain, not every hill has iron everywhere. So that's completely fine. I like the small gimmick that you can sing and buff yourself when you're singing. That's a great thing. Atmosphere-wise, great. And yeah, still a little bit unfortunate that the game doesn't give you the opportunity to dig through anywhere and find maybe some dead ends or a little bit more exploration out of the, I would say, storyline, kind of. Yeah, that is a little bit of a, medium point that is maybe a little bit annoying or not well done yet. Plus, the digging through stone is a little bit, I don't know how to say it, a little bit easy for the developers. Like an easy solution, because when you look at the map, it is very structured. It seems like everything is built very correctly and you're just exploring, I would say, old civilizations that are already built. Like each tile there on the map seems very much explored already. But I have to say, what is really nice about it, you could see some statues, or you will see also some statues like here, and those are pretty amazing and a nice idea. You rebuild the old civilization of the dwarves in these caves, and the good part about it is it also gives you a buff or even some old knowledge that you can use to build new equipment or maybe some armor or weapons. That's a great thing, and it builds up a lot of story and a lot of imagination. That is great. I like that a lot. This game makes a good job when it comes to building up your own storyline. Also, exploring old houses and old structures of the dwarves that lived there before is kind of well done. It seems like they really have to abandon it, and you find a lot of resources there, what is good.
Young, the mountains green, no stain yet on the moon was seen, no words were laid on stream or stone when Durin woke and walked.
The forging or the forging system is kind of easy to understand. I like that. I like that you have to gather some resources, of course, but it is not like overwhelming. You gather the needed resources, the common resources, and then you're good to go. What I don't like about there's one particular thing, maybe I'm too stupid or something, but what I don't like is when you cook, when you prepare some food and you need to have food because your dwarf gets a little bit hungry after all, and I don't like that you prepare it, you then the meal that gets ready, you put it on the table and you can only eat it off the table. You can't take it with you. And that is something they should change, because every time I make some meals, the meals get rotten after a while because I can't take them with me. And that is something I really struggle with. That is annoying. Yeah, of course I can eat some raw meat, that's okay, but I think they should change that for sure. In my second playtime, I didn't struggle anymore against those attacks from the orcs because I was prepared. I had my equipment ready. That was kind of okay, and I got the gist of what the game expects from me. But I have to say something that I really dislike about the game, and again, maybe I need some input on it, is you really need friends for it. And like a guy that is playing occasionally and you really can't find any people to play with it because there is no online server, when I understand it correctly. You can offer your own world to someone that you know, that you're a friend with, or you could enter another one's world when you know the guy. So a open server or maybe a server list with people that are playing online would be way better, because I can't experience the game in the full manner. But maybe someone here that is listening to could help out and show me the game when I can join his server or world. So all in all, the game has some strong points like story, exploration is okay, and even the systems, when you understand them and are not so much pressured in the beginning, are fairly good and understandable. But the lack of online servers and you're bound to play it alone or only with friends is a little bit of a bummer. But this game is better than I said before, and I am happy I couldn't refund it because now I can play it sometimes and maybe find some people to join me and help me out in this game. But guys, what is your experience with the game? Did it change maybe after a while you played? Or is it maybe the same and even got better and better? And maybe you can help me out with some team gameplay so I can experience the game even more. But let me know down in the comments what your opinion is and if I was a little bit too harsh on the game in the beginning. But for now, I see you in the next one. Peace out.